We did that. Also, by the way, we're live.
Oh, hey. Okay, so I should stop. I should turn my light on and stop working on that other video. Okay. Hi,
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Rails Therapy.
How's it going? Welcome to everyone that's watching this in the world. I'll stop flipping my cards. I know that comes across annoying.
Yeah. No. Every time I think about the cards now, I just think about Tupel's clapping thing, because every time I hear Tupel's like clapping sound or whatever, right? Tupel's a clapping sound.
Oh no.
Yeah, hey man, stick to engineering maybe. Hey, so yeah, we're here to do Rails stuff or whatever, and we're doing it live, and we don't have a plan except a little plan. Last episode on the Rails Avengers, the
last episode, also the first one.
Last week on Rails Therapy. No, fine. So we were working on a installer thing for our Rails gem, and apparently is broken. So we're gonna fix it.
I tried to use the code that we wrote this weekend, and it just failed horribly. I'm like, who wrote this piece of garbage?
To be fair,
then I realized who wrote it.
Yeah, we even titled the episode though. Do we even know how to code? And the answer is no.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So we were just proving a point. Is what it was intentional.
Yeah. Damn, dude. StreamYard's like transition when you just like switch over to.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
It's like, do it again. Yep. This is nice. Let's cut in the studio to Andrew's computer. Nice. That's what we did. All right. I actually had a project for this, right? Founders. No, I think it was Rails Therapy. Yeah. Okay.
Did it not work because you didn't commit everything?
No, this is the test project.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, you guy.
I think what I can do is I can stash all this.
Yeah.
And then, although I have to add Rails Therapy now. Oh, no, I don't. I don't. I also don't have to add Rails Therapy. I have to add Founders Toolkit. Can't even get the name of the gem right. Yes.
That's all right.
Cool.
That's all right. I keep typing Founders template everywhere.
Oh, right. Well, that was
our first go at this sort of problem.
Yeah. Yeah, which Founders template was too, like, it was actually just a Rails project that we like started.
It was a Rails project that everything already set up. The problem was like staying on top of upgrades was ridiculous. And like any sort of differences, like, we built the first one, I think, with Postgres, and then you needed MySQL, so that we had two different branches of the same thing. It was just like, it was annoying.
Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. Right. So we got our gems and stuff. Okay, cool. So we can start by running that.
Yeah, so what I experienced was that it added those two things to the gem file, but then that bundle install didn't seem to really do anything.
Neat. Let's see what it does.
Because then it failed, because it's like, hey, these gems aren't installed.
Hey, these are all my commands. All right, Rails. I don't use components or anything. Was it just
Rails Founders toolkit? Thank you. I wanted to say template. Yeah, that.
If you say template again, this is what will happen if you say template again. Hey guys, welcome to Rails Therapy. This is Andrew. Hey, look, he's still talking. I don't think he realizes he's not on the stream anymore. Hey Trae, welcome back to the stream.
So here's what I think it is. I use .bin for my bundler bin stubs, and you probably don't. So you used bin bundle, which is what DHH always uses in all of his gems.
Yeah.
And it fails for me on his gems too.
This one didn't fail.
What?
Do we have to use bin bundle? Can we just say bundle?
I don't know why he uses bin bundle everywhere. I should probably just stop using .bin for my bin stubs, to be honest.
All right.
Because I do get tired of because I think Tailwind fails. The Tailwind install fails because I don't have bin bundle either.
You got to go with convention, dude.
Yeah, it's an annoying convention.
Does that work?
Yeah.
It didn't complain. Cool. So did we just fix it? Is that the whole episode?
Yeah, I think we fixed it because I just have it set up wrong. But there was more stuff we wanted to do.
Thanks everyone for tuning in to Rails Therapy. We'll catch you next week.
Adding standard JS.
Standard.js. Oh, yeah.
And adding a proc file.
For those who don't
and
know.
If we really wanted to, going so far as to setting up Tailwind JIT, but I don't know if we want to or not yet.
I mean, I kind of do. It's been awesome. Okay, catching context for people who don't know, Standard.js is something we've moved over to,
by the way,
from a lot of our ESLint configs that we set up, which for us, a lot of it's like, you set up your linter and you just do it. It's like, I don't care what the rules are in some cases, or a lot of cases, just as long as it's consistent. So standard's great because you don't configure it, you just install it and then it fixes it. So that's very nice. Would like to get that.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with all these ESLint plugins and config and where does the config go and how's the config work and all this other stuff. And on top of it, ESLint didn't do like code fixing either. So then you had to use Prettier. Now you can just use standard for both.
Yeah, and it is really nice. I was super hesitant at first because I was like, wait, no semicolons?
The biggest thing that keeps throwing me off is the spaces after the function name before the parens.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's the thing that still bothers me a little bit, but again, I don't really care as long as it's consistent. Yeah,
that's such a weird thing, like, because we've been doing JavaScript a long time. We're old. That's never a style that I ever saw in projects. Like, that's not something that they did in like older languages before that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Drop a comment, tell me I'm stupid. But
for all those people watching.
Yeah. No, if we get one comment that says I'm stupid.
Yeah, I don't know of any language that I've seen where like there's spaces before that, but I don't really care.
No, it's fine. I mean, it looks clean enough.
The only catches that I've had with standard so far is it took me a little bit to figure out how to set up Ale with Vim to work with it. And then it took me, I had to like define a lot more globals. They were like, they don't have like a set of default globals. Yeah,
here's an example of some
a broad
of it,
set, I should say.
Which is this space here. So we're talking about. It's so weird.
Yeah,
I guess it's
because you can still write it the way that we usually write it. It just rewrites it for you.
Yeah, I think I know why. Because if you do function foo this, right, and you have then foo equals this, it's kind of like it separates the parens from everything, like the arrow functions do. Maybe it'd be easier to just do that. I don't know.
Okay.
Can't reason about it. Doesn't matter.
Cool. Who cares?
It's the point of why we're installing it. We don't care.
It's my opinion of linters. Who cares?
Don't care.
I feel like the older you get in engineering, the less you care about stuff like that.
Yeah, whatever,
What I care a lot about is consistency. I just care that it always looks the same and works the same. I don't care exactly how it looks.
Stuff. Yep. All right, cool. So that did work.
Yeah.
So we're going to just bundle. Great. All right. So we were talking about doing standard stuff. So
you already have a linters thing in there.
Yeah. Oh, there. Does this have it? No. Okay, cool. Cool. So then add standard JS. How do they style that? I care about that. Standard. Okay, that's standard. Great. Did we do anything with JS stuff yet? Oh, but I know Turbo adds JS shit, so there's got to be some fancy helper for that.
Fancy helper for what?
For adding something to the package JSON.
Oh. Yeah, there's probably something. Or they just run yarn add, probably, actually.
Oh, that's, yeah.
That's my guess.
Duh.
Yarn add, make sure you do, dev. Yeah, that. And then there's like a package JSON thing that we need to set up for this thing too, right? Or no? I thought there was something. What was that thing I asked you about the other day that I
yeah,
setting it was on the wrong branch.
The ESLint
parser.
The
preset, the parser thingy.
Adding this stuff. So that'll be something we'll have to add. So yeah, I wonder if there's a where was all this stuff? Install.
We should just be able to use like a gsub file thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, here for application.js stuff. Oh, they probably don't do anything with the package.json.
You could just add it to the end of the JSON, find the last curly brace that closes it, and replace it with stuff, potentially.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, we can do that. So we'll replace it with, do we want to add like some default global stuff?
Yeah, because I have all of those in mind too.
Great. Yeah. So we'll do that then.
Yeah, I think that whole blob.
All right. We actually had templates. Oops. Standard config. I don't want to call this JSON because it's not going to be valid JSON. It's just the inner part of it. Although I don't know if these template things will work for it.
Yeah, here's an alternative for the gsub thing. Technically, you could parse the JSON file into a Ruby object, add this, parse that other JSON object, merge them, and then write it to a file.
Yeah.
It would probably make bigger diffs potentially. But then we don't have to worry about like finding the right spot in the file.
Oh yeah, if you write it to another file though, it's not going to be like formatted JSON, right? It'll be like condensed.
No, you can generate it's Ruby.
A pretty JSON thing.
Ruby. I think that's actually what it's called.
A pretty JSON thing?
I think it's called JSON.prettyGenerate. Yeah, it is.
Oh. Well, shenanigans. All right. So like
yeah, literally pretty generate.
So like the package JSON would be like what is it, like file open Rails root. Actually, I don't need to do that, right? Or does it need to, will this take a relative path like that?
Should.
Is it JSON parse?
Yep.
You know, okay. You know what grinds my gears?
Yep.
JSON libraries across languages can't decide on consistent method names.
Yeah, and actually, now that you ask me that, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. I can never remember like which ones. Oh, they have load too. You see, at least Ruby has both. It's like load and dump or parse and generate. Honestly, they all suck.
So it's load, you said?
They both look like they're defined in the docs, at least.
Oh, actually, look. Rubicop's like, hey, prefer parse over load. Great.
Oh, hey, look at that. Thank you, Rubicop. See, this is why we have linters.
And I'm going to comment this stuff out.
Because who cares?
Because who cares, man? What's the name of this episode now? Because who cares?
Because who cares?
Rails Founders Toolkit install. Hey.
Also, if you're an engineer, cardistry is a good way to just like occupy your hands when you're pairing or running tests or sitting in on a meeting or waiting for someone to answer your Slack message because you work at a big company. Remember when we used to work at big companies? That was awful.
No, I erased that from my memory.
Don't do that.
So that didn't work.
It didn't work.
No.
Could not find linters in any of your source paths. Well, I mean, that seems like a problem.
It's looking...
you know what? I feel like I saw this error too, but I had so many other errors that I didn't get to this.
But it didn't fail. It ran it before. That's weird. Is there some... Weird. Okay. Is there something in gems or in current that is doing something? No, it does the source path stuff. And this does not do anything. So that should be fine.
Yeah, why is it like running in? Can you go back to your terminal where that failed?
Yeah.
Could not find in your source paths. Okay, so it's got current source. It's weird. It's like it's trying to find that file by a full directory name, but it shouldn't need that because, well, and our stuff isn't in the source paths either.
We have this file expand path thing at the current directory.
Yeah, what line is it failing on?
Yes.
No one knows.
Yes.
No one knows. That's really cool. Okay.
Yeah. So
linters.rb. All right. Where do we call that?
Here.
It's that
so
one.
It's a run install template, and then we say do the Ruby thing.
So it's like this thing is in a different directory whenever this runs. Right? If you were to like print out like pwd in that at the top of that command, backticks that.
Hey, this isn't JavaScript. I'll get there. Hold on. Please hold.
What?
What? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Man.
So what are you doing?
You should know by now. I don't know what I'm doing.
This is the most constructive therapy session anyone's ever had. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you so bad at this?
Yeah. I mean, that's what these episodes are, really like therapy.
I mean, it's really cool that it printed it out.
Yeah.
Huh? What is happening?
Do less.
What? Where?
Oh, hold on. I know. Is this not loading from the?
Can you go back real quick?
Do I need to rebundle or do something weird before running this?
You shouldn't need to. That could be a thing.
Because like, if I just print something, okay, so it confirmed it is getting the changes. Great.
It's almost like it's using a different method. That like run install template.
Yeah.
Rails run.
Is that actually a thing now? Because it wasn't in the libraries we're looking at.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't see anything in like the interwebs. And I'm pretty sure like Rails, which one's probably more up to date? Rails Hotwire, I'm guessing. Or Turbo Rails is what I mean to say. Lib install.
Yeah, it's like it's not Turbo using Rails. That method.
Test, turbo test. Run turbo install template. I mean, they use like, give it a different method name. Give it like a run.
I'm going to add an X because X is cool.
Yeah, X is cool. Because Turbo does say call it like run turbo install template.
So that is the thing then.
It is still, that's the thing?
No, it worked now. So it's like run install template is a thing defined somewhere else.
Okay. Well, now we know. Now let's rename it to something that's not horrible. Because you're bad at naming things.
Yeah, I really fit the mold. I mean,
I'm just trying to make this a really productive therapy session.
Yeah. This is my
choking
therapy.
On an almond, that's what I get.
Yeah, you just tell me how bad I am at things. That's our therapy now.
Yeah,
great.
Exactly.
Right, cool.
Isn't that,
you guys can tell me in the comments
isn't that been how it's been for years? What?
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, man.
Much, yeah, ever since I hired you, it's just been pretty much me telling you how bad you are. So
well, I mean, you hired me. So
I'm gonna be the most hated person on the internet now. This video is somehow gonna go viral, and like no one's ever gonna want to work with me or anything ever again. They'll be like, "You're just a horrible human being." They took all of this seriously.
Or they're gonna see it and be like, "Oh, I don't want to work with that Andrew guy. He's really bad." Trae's got a point.
I mean, it could be that too.
Let us know what you think down in the comments. If I'm good at what I do or not.
Yeah.
If you
Also,
like
you
me.
can let us know what you think down in the comments of any of my videos on YouTube.
Dude, you cross promote again. This is the only channel you can promote on this channel.
Okay.
Also, don't buy Huel. I thought you were doing the Pledge of Allegiance for a second.
No, I don't want to cross promote anything. I wish I could invest. If I could invest in Huel, I would invest in Huel. This is not an investing conversation. Let's finish this.
You technically invest in Huel for yourself.
No, I just buy a lot of it.
that's a consumer
what
investing.
I live off of.
All right. So run
founders install template.
Dot.
Yeah.
Dot. I'm actually surprised that worked at all before, and why it doesn't work now. Yeah. Okay. It's because.
Yeah. You know, that's one rule on Rubicop. I wouldn't mind turning off.
Just thinking that.
Because like normally it just rewrites it because I'm in the middle of writing the method. The other one is the collapsing the empty methods. No implicit conversion of something to something, huh?
Because you can't pass a file to JSON parse. And I bet you somebody was watching this and 10 minutes ago they said, hey, that's wrong. Can't wait for that to fail.
It's just because you're so bad.
Oh, God damn it. New title of this episode.
You're right. This stream is fun, Andrew. I'm having a great time.
It's great. Hey, look. So that worked.
Hey, look. It's a thing. Cool.
So then package JSON at standard is some stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff. If you don't have Alfred, you should have Alfred. Because clipboard history is so great.
Yeah. And then you also need to like turn that from JSON into Ruby.
Hey, Alfred influencer package.
Influencer package.
Not quite the thing. I'm an engineering influencer now, so.
Are you though?
I'd promote Alfred for sure.
No. Alfred's great. I love Alfred.
This. Yeah, fix it. Thanks. Do we need to add the ESLint parser? Or no, Standard probably has that, right?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember if I had to add that or not.
ESLint. Yeah.
Looks like we got to add it.
Babel ESLint parser. Man, so we do need more than just standard.
And that, for anyone that's watching, is so that standard will properly parse ESNext syntax, like using static in your stimulus controllers.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone that's wondering, that's why we're doing that, because we talked about standard. You don't have to config it, and then here we are configuring it, but that's why.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can do. There's probably a simpler way to do this instead of opening the file again.
You're right. The performance of this is going to be atrocious since you open the file twice. Woof.
Nice.
God.
I was reading
get some C developers in here to tell us how bad of the thing we're doing.
Yeah, and I was actually reading Ruby's pretty slow, so
it's not really not scalable. I don't know if you've heard that. You really can't run big applications on Ruby, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
I mean, like,
name one successful application that runs on Ruby and Rails.
I mean, it's definitely not GitHub,
no,
Shopify, or Basecamp.
No, those are bad. Didn't you hear that GitHub was owned by Microsoft now? So it's bad?
Yeah. So it's definitely bad. Yeah. Hashtag sarcasm.
How's that? Pretty good?
It looks pretty good. I think you forgot the JSON part.
It's RubySon.
We should create a file type called Arson.
Arson? That's probably a thing. No, I didn't mean.
JSON,
oh, here you go. Arson.
JSON parser that understands cross what? Huh?
JSON-like solution was simple. What?
Isn't that just called Marshall?
JSON parser that understands cross references.
Huh?
What?
All right, these people have gone too far. No offense, Jay Coughlin, if you're watching this.
Ref object 1.
What?
Weird. All right.
That seems clever.
So what is it? Pretty generate?
Pretty generate. Yeah. Yeah, just pretty generate it.
Why is standard JS 1 alpha?
Don't look at that. Ignore that.
What? That's weird. No, what's going on here?
I think
Unexpected token.
did you reset the JSON file to be a JSON file before you ran that again?
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, I'm not saying you're bad or anything, but
wait, isn't it like a...
people are gonna watch this think like we've been drinking for a while, but I haven't had anything to drink today.
I had a lot of coffee.
I've only had 1 cup of coffee.
Why?
I was like a retired person for most of the day today. It was funny. I was talking to my mom, and she's like, "Man, retirement's really suiting you." I was literally sitting out on our back patio reading a book today. You typed that wrong. It says breaking news, like it's new.
Jesus, dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I could get distracted real easy with that shit. All right. I'm gonna add a bunch of banners to the next one. Hey, look at that.
Okay. Hey, wow, that actually looks pretty good.
That's
not gonna
nice.
lie, I thought it was gonna look a lot uglier than that.
Yeah. All right. So there's probably
cool.
a way.
Look at that.
Probably do like a file open package JSON, right? I actually need to do like a read write. So I want to read it and then I'm going to write it.
What are you doing?
I was going to try to refactor it into one block.
Can you though? Because you got to read the whole thing and then write the whole thing.
But when you open it,
right,
it's like a read write.
Uh-huh.
Then you could do like package this thing, JSON parse file.read. So you read the whole thing into that, do this whole thing, and then write it.
I guess.
I don't know where the file pointer is or if it even matters.
I don't know.
But
I don't even know what a file pointer is. Just kidding. I do.
I know it's a thing with
I just
files.
don't care. I just don't care. I've never in my life had an issue with file pointers.
So RW is not a thing. I assumed it would be.
Ruby file open. Let me look this up for you.
R plus. Oh wait, yeah. Read write starts
with
an
R and a W plus. Where's the?
I saw R plus.
The mode and permission bits are platform dependent on Unix systems. See open. So
the problem is it starts at the beginning of the file. I have a feeling it's going to be weird, but we're going to find out. My guess is that it might read the whole contents and then.
Hold on 1 second.
So I'm here by myself. I don't know what to do. Normally Trae holds my hand through this thing.
I had my basement door cracked again. And there must have been just enough of a breeze through the house so it pushed the door a little bit. And it's really squeaky. So I just hear over my headphones. I'm like, what is that?
I was tired of you saying I was bad at coding and send someone to your house.
Apparently.
I felt like Garth in Wayne's World when Wayne leaves. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Not all of us have such a great internet personality as me. So
yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
Yeah.
And I heard that. I have a great internet personality. It's timid.
Mm-hmm. Timid. I have a very unique
relatable
internet personality. I don't talk much.
I'm a relatable internet personality. I cower in fear. Yeah, that's it. We did it.
We did it.
Okay, let me uncomment out all the things. Yep, so we changed that. I'm actually going to put that back to. No, well, all right. Did we decide we're going to go with just bundle so that it works with your stuff without?
I'm good either way. I'm good either way. I need to change it because I use Tailwind install, and I'm not probably going to get DHH to change his mind. So
I don't know. Hey, DHH, if you're watching, change your mind.
Hey, can you drop me a link to the stream on YouTube in the private chat? Because apparently I can't get that anywhere. And I have someone that wants to watch, but I don't know how to get to it.
Who?
It's a very prominent engineer. DHH just DM'd me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he just DM'd me, and he's
well, can we send him the StreamYard? Did I put that in the private chat? Hey, no, I put it in the comments because I don't know what I'm doing. Yes.
So in case you're already watching this video, you can also see the link to the video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. We're good at this. We're really good at this. Very good. Yeah, just leave bin bundle. I'll fix my thing.
All right. And I'm going to put bin bundle back.
It's been something on my to-do list for a while because I use Tailwind install and stuff now. So it's like, well, fine. DHH, you win.
Yeah. DHH, if you want to come on this episode and talk about it and have a nice therapy session with us, let us know.
I don't think he would approve with my anything.
Even better for him to have him on here to tell you in person about how much he doesn't.
Nah.
Can you like at somebody on Twitter from a YouTube comment? Is that a thing you can do?
Probably that's a thing you can do. It seems like something they would have built. Yeah. And a proc file. Unless, wait, what time are we wrapping this up? I don't even remember.
Whenever. Hey, man.
Supposed to end.
Want to chat? Let's have a therapy sesh. Come on, post it. There we go.
Wait,
if he has like a YouTube account. Oh wait, when I comment, it puts a banner. That's neat. Oh wait, no, I just pinned the comment. I don't know what I'm doing again. All right, so add standard JS. All right, I don't like having that a banner. Great, cool, and a proc file. Yeah. Do I already have that somewhere? Probably. You like this one?
Webpack queue scheduler. Yeah. Also add mail with Mailhog.
Mail. This is just Mailhog like that.
Yep, it's just Mailhog. Yeah, you can brew install it.
Oh.
It's like Mailcatcher, except it works. Mailcatcher broke a while back, and they stopped updating it.
Oh, that's right.
And some of us actually have to send mail in our applications.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes. Not yet. I will. So that's not this project, though. I'm just working while I'm streaming, too. All right. What am I doing? Don't do that here. I need to, in the lib, install. I don't even know what you'd call this. Or where this would go. Should we just put this in like one?
I mean, I feel like we should. It seems like overly abstracted.
Install RB.
Yeah, sure.
Where? Oh, it's the task. Yes. So we'll say run founders install template install. Which this method seems a little overkill now.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's fine.
Whatever.
It's fine.
It's not like anyone watches this anyways.
Justin's watching. Hi, Justin. Love you, man.
You know what we need to do is we need to write documentation on how to set up some of this stuff because I always have to dig through our own code to set this up on new projects.
What do you mean how to set it up? You run install.
But then you have to like go and set up the sessions control, like all the securable stuff.
Oh, whoa. Oh, well, we talked
Or
about
we should,
doing like
or we should have install tasks that just set that up.
generate some default stuff.
And next
Like
on next week's episode.
Yeah. 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 Did I delete that file yet? Okay. What I wanted to do is I wanted to delete this one, rename this one to install. Great. And then this one. Delete you. Like that.
Done.
One file to rule them all. Stash. Do it again. Where is my command? There it is. So I was actually thinking about moving over my Rails application to a MERN stack. Mongo, Express, React, and what's the N for Node? Hold on. Is the N in MERN really for Node? As if you're going to run Express not on Node?
Yeah. Well, otherwise they just had MER, and that just sounds
MERN
stupid.
stack.
MER.
Yeah. So it's Mongo, Express, React, Node. So you're going to run React and Express on something other than Node?
Yeah.
Hey, look, guys,
honestly.
the JavaScript community is redundant. Surprise.
No way. No way.
Hey,
No
if
way.
you're an engineer and you're passionate about JavaScript, and you want to fight me online in the therapy session, hit me up. I'll have you as a guest, and it'll be totally civil.
Also,
You can
what
say
was it
whatever you
about
want.
the title or thumbnail that made you click? Because I'd be fascinated to understand.
Well, now the thumbnail is going to be for this. JavaScript's redundant.
And Andrew's bad at coding.
Yeah. Actually, I got too many title ideas for this, so
I mean, this
don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we got a that stuff. So now we got to add our proc file.
Yep.
So we got the templates proc file.
Yep.
This. Oh, do we need
These
to add
days, you're going to open up that clipboard helper, and there's going to be some really weird stuff on there.
Maybe.
What was your question?
We probably should install Rescue and the Rescue scheduler if we're going to add this to the proc file.
I mean, I suppose that's probably a good idea, yeah. I can't think of a project I've ever not wanted a queue on.
Hey, if you're a prominent engineer and you're really passionate about something like Sidekick and you really don't like Rescue, hit me up and I'll have you on the podcast and you can tell me why. Or leave a comment below. I'm really looking for user engagement. Yeah. Rescue scheduler, great.
Rescue scheduler, done.
Great. How do you do the copy thing? This thing. I just want to be like.
Yeah.
If you don't do a second argument, will it just like copy it straight to the root?
No clue whatsoever.
So git add, git stash, Rails, founders, template, install. Nope. Right? Oh.
I think it might. Let's see. Destination is
I type template instead of toolkit. Yes. I'm gonna create an alias soon.
Yeah, right. This only makes
Great,
sense for
so that
us.
works.
Awesome.
We have a proc file.
Oh, dude, we actually need Foreman in the dev group in the gem file, because otherwise the proc file is kind of useless. Oh yeah, much less bundle install. I like that.
Where's the Rubocop file coming from? Like copy this file. Did we not finish
your directory tree on the left hides hidden files.
That's right. That's right. It does. We're just gonna.
Oh yeah, I guess you don't need the second argument on that one either.
Nice. Okay, so we got that.
And then
do you want to
8 down?
No, go back. Redo.
Whoa, what is happening?
8 down. I was trying to do that. Foreman, but go here.
Yeah.
Let me put it all together. Yep. Do you want a brew file for the brew stuff, or probably? I mean, for us, it's
either way. Can.
Sure.
Not a bad thing to start with.
So for those who don't know, brew file is almost like a gem file for your homebrew stuff. Pretty nice. And I already forget what the thing is. It's just brew.
Yep, it's just brew.
Start with this. Sure. Sure.
Drop that Elasticsearch out of there. Ain't nobody need that. Except for
I don't want to need it. Okay. Oh, we needed to run brew install.
Brew bundle.
Bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would definitely work.
That,
whoa.
Where's my command? I had it. Oh, that was a good add. This thing. Brew bundle. Neat.
Wow.
Automation's great.
Yeah. Can't believe this is working. Amazing.
Cool. So we got the stuff.
Cool.
Dude, that's pretty sweet.
That was a pretty productive few minutes there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consolidation. Brew foundation.
Wow.
This
is why he's an engineer.
Yeah.
Proxination.
No, that's a
it sounds like a COVID vaccine.
Procization.
But what vaccine did you get? The Moderna? No. I got the Proxination.
The Proxination vaccine.
Proxination vaccine.
Where you proxinate?
Wait. I just realized this, but the camera you're using this time flips your room around.
Oh no, I forgot to unmirror it when I was playing around with stuff.
I'm like, wait,
hold on.
Are you in a different spot in your room? No, it's just backwards. No. There we go. Okay.
Now my face feels like lopsided because I've been looking at it for so long. Actually, I sleep on this side of my face.
You'll get used to that, trust me.
See it. Whoa. I should start sleeping on the other side of my face. Well, this side of my face
devolved really quickly.
I mean, I don't know
really
what you expected.
Quickly.
I really don't know what you expected.
Wow. Okay. So that was a good time.
Yeah. Are you done?
Oh, are we not done?
I don't know. What was this? 43 minutes? That's probably good.
43 minutes? Yeah. I kind of got a YouTube video that I got finished up before 2:45. So.
Bro. In terms of your channel priorities, Rails therapy.
I mean, it's not. It's not. This is a lot of fun, but I do got to get the cards done and the chapter markings done, which means I got a good 20 minutes of watching my face over and over again until that's ready. And it does have to release in 35 minutes. So, I mean, if we're done, then maybe I could go do that. And
are you doing
check that out at trobark.com/YouTube.
You doing a short?
No. This is my Monday, Fridays are my long ones. So this is 6 months with BlockFi.
Oh,
the
cool.
good and the bad.
I am thinking about starting
my LA Bank videos that I do with that do well. So why not do one with BlockFi?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. You should do a series about pants.
You do need to do your YouTube shorts.
Okay. So I threw out the idea of starting a YouTube series called YouTube Pants, and it's just a bunch of shorts.
YouTube Pants shorts.
Hold on. That
would be those YouTube shorts, they do well. It was devolved into a YouTube conversation, but that's okay. The YouTube, the shorts have done actually pretty well. I consistently get one a week that hits off and grabs me a couple of subscribers and like a few hundred views. Granted, the views don't matter. Unless you think
if you did one on whether
so if you want to subscribe, just go to trobrock.com/subscribe.
Dude, if you seriously keep promoting your shit, no. If you want to subscribe to this, hit the subscribe button down below. Smash the bell if you want to get notified anytime we go live. Or don't. Whatever. Man, dude, I'm gonna kick you off the stream soon. I'm gonna kick you off the channel.
But then Justin, you're not gonna have anyone to talk to, and then you're just gonna
Justin, if you're still watching, you want to code with me live? Also, anybody, if you're watching, if you want to code with me live, I need a new partner. DHH, if you're watching, you want to code with me live? That's terrifying. Like, dude, I'm doing that. So now you're still here.
We have to wrap this up. We have to wrap this up.
Yeah, we should.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for not watching this stream. And as always, if you liked it or you think someone that you know would like it, share it. Because sharing is caring and the best way to grow a YouTube channel.
Don't ever
subscribe, and do all the things. Push all the buttons. Do all the stuff.
If you didn't like it,
Twitch too,
dislike it. No, because I don't pay for StreamYard.
Okay.
We should move over to
then
your
I don't
feel account.
Then I don't feel bad for segregating and talking just about YouTube people because
it's fine.
That's what I did. So.
But leave a comment if you thought it was interesting or if you thought it was stupid and boring, and
just leave a comment. Just generally, even if you hate
anything. If you want to talk about how you can't stand this side of my face, that's fine too.
Yeah. If anyone has any advice for how Andrew could finally, at this point in his career, get better, let him know. You caught me on a weird day. I think you should keep these on Fridays.